So as you might recall in the previous videos, we looked at how to add or create a Facebook account and how to navigate around Facebook using the embedded commands for screen reader users. So now that we have covered that, we can kind of look at how Facebook works. Um, so where we are now is we are in the new accounts, what they call the news feed. The news feed is the main page of Facebook that shows all of the news stories that you get access to. So you get I have a friend, they have an update, and they post a picture, they post a status, or they post a link, whatever it might be, or a page that I like, and we'll talk about the difference between liking and friending. But the page that I like, that will show up in the news feed as well. So my news feed is basically empty here because I don't have any friends added. So what I'm going to do is it's going to give me people I may know, and it said that is the heading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the down arrow to see if I can find that person.
Graphic Lisa Van Blue. Link Lisa Van works at Milwaukee. Link remove. Graphic Carolita link remove.
Actually, I'm going to go with remove because that'll remove her from my list. So maybe I don't know her.
Visited. Find
so then what that did is that it took me to another page with another to my friends page and to my find friends, and that removed her from the list. So I'm going to continue down.
Main landmark graphic Carolita Rel. Unselecting Lisa Van Blue. Lisa Van Blue.
So that's unselecting Lisa Van Blue, and it let me know that she was removed from my suggested friends. But this is Carolee Terrell, and she works here at the school, and I'm already Facebook friends with her on my other account. And I asked her if it would be okay if I friended her here for the purposes of this tutorial, and she said that was fine. So I'm going to go to add friend.
Link Carolita, link add friend, link remove.
Okay, so I'm going to go add friend.
Find friends.
So she's been added to my friends. Okay, so I'm going to use the down arrow.
Link Carolita Rel, request sent.
Okay, so my request was sent. So I added her. Now what that means on my end, I have added her. She will receive a friend request, and she will be able to determine whether she wants to accept that request or not based on whether she knows me. So let's go ahead and go down and see who else it thinks I might know.
Link undo. Graphic Robert Dover.
Okay, now I want to remove him because...
Link Robert, link add friend, graphic Michael Bastillo. Link add friend, link remove. Out of link. D.
Okay, so I want to do a... Actually, my down arrow took me somewhere else. So I'm just going to tab.
Remove link.
There, I got to the remove link, and I want to remove him, so I'm going to hit enter.
Visited. Find friend.
And again, remember, I am... Every time I do that, it updates my friends list of once I've removed. It refreshes that page, and it will add some more options. And some of the people may be closer to the friend requests that I have previously sent. So again, I'm going to kind of go down through just to have you hear how it sounds when we go through these. So here I am at the top again, and I should be right where I had removed Robert Gorey's request. And I'm going to do a down arrow.
Link Robert got removed from people you may know.
Okay.
Graphic Linda Ann Bailey.
Heavens that I know her. However, I really don't want to confuse her by sending another ad request. So I'm going to do a down arrow again.
Link Linda Ann Bailey. Janesville, Wisconsin. Link add friend, link remove.
Now, do you hear where it says link add friend, link remove? Now, if I wanted to add her, I would just hit enter here, but I want to remove her, so I'm going to hit a tab.
Remove link.
And there's my remove link, and I'm going to hit enter.
Visited. Find friend.
And that
Name
has
graphic Linda
brought me
Ann
down
Bailey.
again.
Link Linda Ann Bailey. Removed from graphic NFB was it?
NFB was it?
Link NFB was it?
Was it? Okay, well, in other words, I'm guessing it's something to do with the NFB, and I'm not really sure. Oh, I bet it says who's it. Okay, yeah, okay.
Link add friend, link remove.
Okay, so again, add friend, remove. Those are going to continue to be the options as I move down this list. The reason I'm not going down by tab and by link is because I want to be able to hear the name of the person. So listen what happens if I do my tabs.
Remove link. K-Mom quiz. Add friend link. Remove link.
So it skips any other information that might be shared about the person. It's not essential information, but it might help to let you know, hey, help you place the person. Especially since, as we saw earlier, JAWS or NVDA may not pronounce the name right, and you may not connect it exactly right away. So that's why I prefer the down arrow. The tab, you certainly can use that, and it makes it a little faster, but you get less information. So now that we've kind of covered that, I'm going to show you another way that we can add friends. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to send a friend request to my real Facebook account, and I want you to see how that looks. So now I'm on my news feed, and I want to do a search. So I'm going to hit E to get to my next edit field.
Search Facebook edit.
So search Facebook edit, and then to enter forms mode, of course, space. So now I'm going to search for myself.
Amy. Snow. Search
Sure.
busy. Link graphic
Okay.
Facebook logo.
Now I don't know where I am in here, so it should give me some people, pages, all sorts of things. So I'm going to hit H for heading.
Search heading level 2.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and go down.
Main landmark, link people, link pages, link events, link
So
to.
now do you hear this group of links? Now if you wanted to navigate through the group of links, you would do a tab. So to navigate to pages that have the name Amy Snow, events that have the name Amy Snow, or groups that have the name Amy Snow, you would tab to get to those specific areas. But right now it's people is selected, and since people is what I want, I'm going to use a down arrow.
Graphic Amy Snow.
Okay, well I bet there's got to be more than one Amy Snow, but let me see if it's the right one. And again, this is where your down arrow comes in handy.
Link Amy Snow. Wisconsin Center for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm the only Amy Snow that I know that works here. So I could do a down arrow.
Link add friend, link photos.
And I'm going to go ahead and add myself to friends. I'm going to hit enter.
Visited. Find.
So I added myself
Main
there.
landmark, graphic.
Now, what I'm going to do is on my phone, I'm going to accept the friend request that I sent myself, and then you can see how my news feed is a little different. Opening my app here.
Friend request. Find friend request confirm button.
Okay, so
Amy Snow. No mutual friends.
I don't have any mutual friends with her. Wow, that's too bad. Maybe I should be friends with this poor lady. So I'm going to swipe over again
Confirm button.
and confirm. And,
Amy Snow. Request accepted.
oh wow, I'm so proud. Okay, so it's going to tell me, I'm going to get an email at my work email that tells me that my friend request was accepted. And we'll talk about how to set up privacy later and to keep emails from kind of interrupting you. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my news feed because again, I want to go to my news feed. So I'm going to go to the top of the page.
Visited link graphic Facebook logo.
So now let's go ahead and see how the news feed has changed. So based on that, so I'm going to go back to the top of the page with Control Home.
Link graphic Facebook
Okay, I'm
logo.
going to hit H for heading.
Main landmark, people you may know, heading level 3.
Okay, we've already hit that up, so let's go H again.
Amy Snow link like this.
So
Heading
I liked
level 3.
something apparently that somebody else shared, and because I can see it, it's a picture shared by another friend of mine. And so I'm going to just go ahead and I can either arrow down to hear about more about it.
Heading level 3 link Julie Haveman.
She apparently shared it.
For real. Link graphic photo vid equals 10 quadrillion 200.
So it's giving the title of the picture instead of describing the picture. So remember, if you're somebody who uses Facebook a lot and you know the picture you're sharing, you're going to want to describe it in the status, which we're going to talk about how to post in the next video after we talk about how to like a page. So I'm going to go past this picture with a down arrow again because it's going to give me some options that I may want to hear.
7 hours public.
So 7 hours ago.
Link share, link full story, link more.
So I can share, I can hit a tab to share this. I can hit enter to share, tab to see the full story, and then enter on that, and tab again to hear more options, and then hit enter on that. I'm not interested in any of those choices, so I'm going to do a down arrow down.
Heading level 3, link Amy Snow added a new photo to the album. Link lol cats.
I'm just going to warn you, I'm a really big cat fan, so you might see some pictures of cats. So I'm going to scroll down one more line.
Congratulations to all of the seniors graduating in the class of 2015. This picture is of a cat wearing the graduation hat. Caption reads, having recently graduated from Cat Tech, where she majored in napping and listening for the can opener. Sissy is currently researching her master's thesis on ripping up toilet paper.
Yeah, so again, I really like pictures of cats that have funny captions, and if I go down a line,
Link graphic
again,
photo
it'll
video.
tell you that there's a picture there. And usually when you hear about photos, it'll give you a number or the title of the picture of how it's named. So you're not going to get a description there. So that's kind of where you're going to get your descriptions. Now suppose I want to keep just going down. I'm looking for a specific person.
Amy Snow link heading level 3. Amy Snow link added a new photo. Heading level 3.
So I can go heading by heading and find, if I'm not interested in hearing about a particular story, I can go on. So I'm going to do a down arrow.
So when mowing the lawn last night, I had a little accident. Note to self, be careful mowing under the ramp by the shed.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, well, maybe that was more than you needed to know about my life. But anyway, that's Facebook. So that's how you would get between stories and navigating a news feed.